Well, let's get on down there, Hershey, and water these horses before that patrol back there catches up with us with that stinking dead meat.
Let's don't rush it, Hannah. You know, it just don't look right to me somehow. It's getting on towards noon, and there ain't no dinner smoke coming from that chimney.
Well, just the same, these horses need water. And them dead troopers are sick sweet already. Won't last till we get back to Fort Canby, I'll tell you that. Come on.
Anybody home? Tom? Tom Ditweiler!
You know, since that running fight we had yesterday, I'm as jumpy as some old deef virgin. Hold it, Hannah. Why, it's the little Ditweiler girl. Hello, sis. You ain't scared of me, are you?
By golly, she sure does look scared, all right.
Where's your mom and your daddy?
Hershey?
Lieutenant Porter, maybe you and Sergeant Rottermill better go inside.
We tried to get the little girl to speak, but she just wouldn't say a word. Then we took a look back in here and saw what they'd done to her mom and sister.
Tousled both women and killed them.
Shut up, Hannah.
Stay out of that room in there.
Lieutenant Porter, chances are this little girl never will speak again. I seen it happen before, sir.
No men here? Detweiler and his son?
Yeah, we found both of their bodies out behind the shack. Also, the tracks of 10 hostile ponies.
Well, I'll stay here with 2 men to bring the paymaster through. You force march the bodies onto Fort Canby, Sergeant Rothermill.
Yes, sir.
And take the little girl with you.
Yes, sir. I'll mount up. Honey, you bring the child out to me.
2 married men, dress the women for burial. You, Fife, and Robinson, hand over the reins to the man on your left.
Hannah, Gershon, mount up and ride out on point.
Ooh-wee, they sure do stink.
Sergeant Rottermill, Lieutenant Porter's patrol. Doctor? Doctor! Brunson, up here. Ooh. Doctor, this child's name is Detweiler. She's suffering from shock and exhaustion.
Come in. Mr. Gresham, that's Lieutenant Porter's patrol out there with 4 men dead. Who were they?
Corporal Grosheimer, sir. Troopers Cudlett, Ames, and Gantry. Porter stated Detwell is to pick up the paymaster. The first sergeant is outside, sir.
Ryder Mill!
Yes, sir.
What happened, Rottermill? What did Mr. Porter let himself get into?
Is the captain asking me for a report over Lieutenant Porter's head, sir?
You are my first sergeant, Rottermill. Now, what did you people walk into?
Well, we didn't, sir. They walked into us. Oh, it's the same old thing, sir. Departmental standing orders which forbids us attacking hostiles. unless they
Rottermill,
attack us.
how did the 4 men get killed?
Well, sir, we're 2 days gone. Coming down south from the Paradise, we saw signs of 30 mounted Comanches. Now, as far as I can figure, they dribbled a few off right, a few off left, hid out, let us pass, and hit us from the rear in a running fight out of nowhere.
Well, outside of being sucked in, were you satisfied with the fight?
Oh, yes, sir.
Pour yourself coffee?
Yes, sir.
Comanches, Rottermill?
Well, the first thing we found was their open fire pits, fresh horse hide, baked horse bones. There was plenty of game around. But you know Comanches, they'll eat horse meat no matter what.
At Detweller, sir, they found the homesteader's wife and daughter violated and fresh murdered yesterday.
Mr. Gresham, Comanches rape their own. That's their idea of courtship, but they don't generally fancy white women.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, were they or were they not Comanches?
Well, it is a little far north and west for Comanches, sir.
There's some doubt in your mind, then?
Not until there was some doubt in the captain's mind, sir. I'm the first sergeant, like you say.
The garrison women have got the word, sir. Mrs. Grosheimer and Gantry's wife.
That's all, Rottermill.
Yes, sir.
Take the coffee with you.
Oh, yes, sir.
Gresham, you handle the brave and comforting words. You're the officer guard. I'll do the commanding officer's stint at the funeral services. Gresham? This should give you a second thought about your own marriage.
It's a little bit late to take your advice, Captain. With Tracy already out here?
It's not my advice, mister. It's a rule of the game. Bachelors make the best soldiers. All they have to lose is their loneliness. Comanches.
Grant that they may not languish in fruitless and unavailing grief, or sorrow as those who have no hope.
Gentry, Lieutenant Porter with Paymaster's detachment.
Yes, sir.
He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness.
You two help with the Paymaster's detail. Thank you, McQuaid. Riding the wagon in from Detweiler's eased my arm considerably.
I had to come in on a horse. I was born here. Now the wind's just turned. You can smell the oven bake of the desert.
here. Get these strong boxes off here. Get them off. Get in there, Hannah.
Well, Ruddermill. Well, how long's it gonna take you to remember me?
Well, time moves slow, sir. Oh, yeah. Colonel McQuaid was the CO here, and you were his son. I remember, sir.
How are you? Sergeant, huh?
Well, I ain't getting any younger, sir.
Well, you were senior corporal then.
Now, that could be. If I remember right, you was a little curly-haired boy.
Move out the stable.
The little old curly-headed boy shall eat him.
Can't have stepped in the headquarters, sir. Captain Maddox will be in short. Leading services at the funeral.
Captain Maddox, huh? Yeah, I don't place him. Must be new since my time here, huh?
Now, here, maybe. Captain Maddox ain't new. Not since anybody's time. He's been around this army for quite a spell, sir. You care to step in the headquarters? Step in, sir.
Sir? Stand easy, mister. Well. Well, I haven't seen a tailored uniform for 8 years.
McQuaid, sir. First Lieutenant, 2nd Cavalry, reporting for duty under arms. Letter Order 179, 19 May 1870, Headquarters, Department of South New Orleans, Louisiana.
And where are your name, mister? Your orders preceded you. I endorse them unfavorably.
Unfavorably, sir.
That's correct. And you're reporting in here a week ahead of time. Out here, don't ever jump the gun, mister. Don't be early. And don't be late. Now, since you graduated, you've been on provo duty, and Washington got you promoted, mister, a good 10 years ahead of your time. I needed an experienced first lieutenant.
Well, I was born here, sir. I was raised in this country.
Oh, you were you? Well, tell me, mister, what is the usual sign of the Llano Estacado Comanche? Say, on moccasins, tobacco pouches?
All right, sir, you've got me. First crack out of the bag. I don't remember.
Will you tell me when you do remember?
Yes, sir, I will. But right now, I think I can tell you where those Detweller Wells Comanches are, the raiding party that butchered those 2 women. Coming in on the paymaster's wagon, sir, I saw Indian sign leading southwest all the way. They're headed for Quezon Wash. It's high ground and it's timber. With Porter wounded, give me just half a platoon, sir, and I'll wipe... Yes, sir?
Mister. Now, you get that lovely brothel stench of glory out of your nostrils. On this post, a green officer leads nothing and commands nothing until I have hand-tooled and troop-schooled him myself.
You're aware of what they did to those 2 women, sir.
Yes, I am, mister. And I am also aware that I have one understrength troop to control this entire district. Now you button up. Now, there are 3 things a man can do to relieve the boredom of these lonely one-troop posts. He can drink himself into a straitjacket. He can get his throat cut chasing squaws, or he can dedicate himself to the bleak monastic life of a soldier and become a good officer. I hope you choose the latter. That's all, mister.
Sir? I remember the sign of the Llano Estacado Comanche is the flattened circle of the moon.
Keep trying, mister, but don't boil the pot over. In the meantime, you will attend troop school with the enlisted recruits. And that's all, mister.
Lieutenant McQuaid? Trooper Hanna, sir. Detailed as dog robber to the lieutenant.
Which set of quarters, Hannah?
Bachelor quarters 2, sir. That's the next half set to Lieutenant Gresham's.
Gresham?
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Gresham's getting married. And you should see the young lady he's going to marry, sir.
Why should I?
Well, honest to God, sir, I'm telling you, that just to look at her, she pulls your guts up tight inside. You get ice cold under the armpit, sir. And your stomach knots.
I'd say you had it pretty badly, Hannah.
Well, our man goes crazy out here, sir, all the time thinking about women, wanting them, remembering.
Knock it off, Hannah. She's an officer's lady.
I swept out already, Lieutenant. And I'll fetch some water. And firewood right after recall, sir. Ah, Lieutenant. Just you wait till you see her, sir.
Never mind the fire and wood. I can't use you. Return to troop duty.
Yes, sir.
Gresham, join me in a touch. You got a new neighbor.
Tracy.
I'm glad it shakes you, Kurt. I've known you were coming ever since your orders got here.
It's you who's marrying Gresham.
What could you know about marriage? You ran from it.
I didn't. I had no choice. I was ordered.
Very convenient slave-driving army. At least you could have let me know.
I sent the messenger to your house. Didn't he explain?
Nobody came. It wasn't until weeks later that I found out you were gone.
Don't, Tracy, please.
You didn't even know if I was pregnant.
Well, how could I know anything? You never answered my letters.
I wouldn't answer them.
Knock on doors.
I had no reason to suppose it necessary. Gresham is my friend.
You've put an overtone in that remark.
Most definitely I have. There's enough trouble out here, McQuaid, without stirring up more in the official family. You and Miss Hamilton will tell Gresham.
Not by any decision of yours.
Or I must tell him.
Yes. A well-brought-up young man, aren't you, Porter? Straight out of the book. A gentleman. Well, if you are, you opened that door and you saw nothing. Now get out and close it or I'll break every bone in your body.
I'll meet that threat. If I were Tom Gresham, I'd kill you.
Where's the jackass? He won't breathe a word.
And that's all that worries you.
Don't play women's games with me, Tracy. Didn't take you too long to forget all about me, but you can't forget me now that I'm here.
Yes, I can.
On the same small post. You married to Gresham knowing every moment what we have for each other? No. It can't be. You can't go through with it. You'll tell him or I will.
Just break a man's heart like that. Scandalize myself by coming 2,000 miles to marry a man and then not marry him.
Dear, lovely, selfish Tracy.
It's an eye-opener to a girl when she finds that her body can trap her decency. I've hated you for a long time, Kurt. I hate myself even more. God, go away.
There's no need to take notes on what I'm telling you, McQuaid. It's all in the standing orders. Now, as junior officer, you'll start inventory at the quartermaster stores this afternoon. This is in addition to troop duty. No Rottermill. Do you want to run Lieutenant McQuaid down on this inventory business?
Oh, yes, sir. Well, sir, here at Canby, we operate on about nothing. And each quarter, we gradually get less. But we keep sending requisitions in and keep hoping, and sometimes we're surprised.
What tribes do they call treaty tribes these days?
It's an Indian agency designation. None, really. Odds and ends of half a dozen tribes who can't go it alone any longer. So we feed them.
Hannah, what's that picket rope for?
Squaw line, sir. Today's payday.
It's what?
Squaw line. Today's payday, sir.
On payday, sir, we detail our 6 teetotalers to the guard. Recall sounds at noon. We put a sentry on that squaw line there. Keep the drinking men from getting their throats cut in the Indian camp. Works pretty good, too. Because around about the 3rd bottle, those squaws get to looking mighty pretty. That is if you're a drinking man. Hannah!
Lieutenant Gresham, you're a senior lieutenant. May I ask you a question? Official?
Well, I won't guarantee an answer.
When my orders arrived here, they were endorsed unfavorably. Why didn't Captain Maddox want me?
All right, McQuaid. This is a small army. It gossips about its own. The word is out that you have been on provo duty in the East since you got out of the academy. Because General McQuaid saw fit to keep his only son in a safe billet.
My father didn't get his star behind a desk. He got it under Sheridan.
A son is a man's immortality, McQuaid. There can be a lot of the clucking mother hen in some men's fathers. Oh, there's another word out on you. That yours had you ordered out of New York fast when it got around to him that you were playing around with the ladies.
Lieutenant Gresham.
Mrs. Scarborough. Tracy, my dear. Mrs. Scarborough, Lieutenant McQuaid. He just reported in for duty.
We do need young men so badly on this stuffy old post.
Miss Scarborough?
Tracy, Lieutenant McQuaid. My fiancée, Miss Hamilton.
Miss Hamilton?
We're planning
Lieutenant
such a lovely
McQuaid.
engagement party for you two. The poor dear girl, she's so much in love with you. You lucky, lucky man to have her come all these miles.
Yes, I know.
It must be hard to get used to this loneliness and isolation.
Denton, sir. WC, troop. Denton, 3 months, $15, total $45.
Now, mister, you picked up trail of approximately 30 mounted hostiles.
Yes, sir, at the base of these foothills.
They bled off behind and hit you for 4 casualties.
In this area, sir.
Marks of 10 ponies at the wells?
Yes, sir, where the Detweilers were killed.
That's a day's ride from Fort Canby. Question, mister. Were the Detweiler raiders part of your 30 or in addition to them? In other words, did the Detweiler raiders detach from your 30 or do we have 40 or more hostiles loose in this district?
Well, I can't say, sir.
And because you can't say, I've got to send Gresham out on a scout to Quezon Wash.
Circling to the south, sir. Why, to draw us out on a back-to-Texas Comanche chase?
That has been tried.
Sir, I realize what...
That's all, mister.
Dortmunder, 3 months, $15. Loss of equipment due to the United States, $32. Total, $13.
Hannah, sir, RLC troop.
Anna, 6 months, $15. Stoppages, loss of equipment, troop punishment, $104. You owe the United States $14. No payment.
Pay up your jawbone credit first, cash. And it's 6 bits a bottle while it lasts, cash. Go ahead.
$3. $1.50.
Let the 2-quart man in first.
$2.
There he goes. Take your time, man. You're gonna get drunk.
Now, any of you damn Yankees care to fight a well-born Southern gentleman?
Any trouble?
No trouble, Sergeant.
How you doing, son?
Well, I'm doing fine, but they're not.
Nobody dies.
What are you doing out so late? Don't be frightened. Come on now.
She all right?
She's a little Detweiler girl. She can't talk anymore. Mrs. Yates took her in.
God, I can't stand this horrible country.
Oh, she slipped out again, huh?
Yeah, I'll take her back. Now, by next coach, you'll have to be sent east. To an asylum.
Punish him up there.
Aren't these the immigrant families?
Yes, sir.
What's their story?
All the men are too damn mad to talk, sir. Leaving their crops in Snake Bend. Women folk forced the men here for safety when they heard about what happened to those women at Detweiler's.
What are troopers doing in here before recall?
Detailed to help the settlers, sir.
All right, Sergeant.
Would you hand me some pins, Auntie? Thank you.
I wouldn't put it up much higher.
Is Mrs. Scarborough bringing more decorations?
Yes.
Oh, many elegant affairs you must have known in New York, Tracy. But at least our hearts are in this.
I'm sure they are, Mrs. Scarborough.
You know, if only we could have known when the circuit minister would ride through to marry you and Tom. But then, of course, out here, we never have been very sure of anything.
Well, hello, ladies.
Why, Mr. McQuaid.
Tell me, is there anything the officer of the guard can do to help?
So nice of you to offer.
Hello, Lieutenant.
Well, hello, Camden.
Is this a duty call
Why not?
or a scouting party?
Oh, tell me, was Troop D stationed here as well as Troop C once?
Yes, it was supposed to have been a squadron command, but then it was decided not. There was no major available. And Captain Maddox couldn't be promoted because there was something way back in his record.
True, my husband insists we do not talk about that.
Oh, Lieutenant McQuaid, aren't you excited about the party?
Yes, and you're doing such a wonderful job.
You know my new dress that I'm going to make for the party?
Yes.
Well, I have the most beautiful gray. It goes like this, gray velvet with a bow. What are you going to wear? Have you decided?
Well, I got the pattern through the mail, and I'm going to try and cut it out.
Hey, Eddie, look, them ain't women, them are kids. I know that, but they got an older sister. She's built like a brick courthouse.
More of that pulling. Sometimes I wish I'd saved my money and bought me a guitar.
Stop singling me out, Kurt.
Leave your window open tonight.
Due south and follow every trail I cut. Any special instructions on that, sir?
Well, examine all pony droppings, Gresham. That's the best trick they've got in their bag. I've known Comanches to make a horse perform on sun-dried roots, man-chewed leaves, and cured fish. And as for the Apache, well, you know he's a past master at making his pony tell lies about where he was yesterday and the day before.
Is there some thought, sir, that Apaches might have a part in this, too?
Unless you raise it, Mr. Porter. I'm still accepting your say-so that it was Comanches that hit you here in the running fight and Comanches that worked those Detweiler women over.
There was never any doubt in my mind, sir.
Out here, you live on doubt, sir.
No further questions? Unless you have something, sir?
Good luck, Gresham. Now, I'm going to warn the Western homesteaders before Gresham returns. Mr. McQuaid, let's see what kind of a troop officer you are. Set up the courier detail.
Yes, sir.
This arm, sir, will be no drawback. I can...
Porter, I don't care that about your arm. 4 troopers were killed on your last patrol, and I do care about dead men. McQuaid has the detail.
Hurst, Spencer, Urshuk, Dortmund. Lead out to the blacksmith shop. Reissuing. Denton, lead Mike out to the rear corral. I'm Clips. Maybe you better lead you out.
Get up there, get up, get up, get up, get up.
I'm setting up the courier detail to warn the rim ranchers. This is how I wanted our men, ammunition, and rations, Sergeant Rottermill.
Yes, sir.
And a little curdy-headed boy shall lead him.
That's the second time I didn't hear that. Now, let's not make a mistake and try for a third.
Maybe the lieutenant would like to look at the post courier plan. We have standing orders on this, sir.
Carry out my orders, Rottermill.
Yes, sir.
Hannah, are you stable guard?
No.
You mean no, sir, don't you?
Nope. After last night. Was she worth $20 a month out of your pay, Lieutenant? Not to tell Lieutenant Gresham?
Why, you stinking backhead, Hannah.
Now, gently. All right, Lieutenant. I'm gonna cut you up into bits and then we'll talk business.
Mr. McQuaid, I take it for granted that my young officers have physical courage, so I don't condone their fighting enlisted men to prove it.
By the captain's leave, sir. 'Twan't no fight. One of these doggone horses back here kicked me, sir.
Get out of this, Henner.
Yes, sir.
Mr. McQuaid, I take physical courage for granted, but I don't take it for granted that my young officers have brains enough except to read post-standing orders.
You've passed the word to the first sergeant for 2 sections on this courier detail, 1,400 rounds of ammunition and 8 days' rations. What the hell do you think I command here, a brigade?
Sir, I can only...
Sir, you nothing. The courier plan is in post-standing orders, and you should have read it. 1 officer, 2 men, 2 days only to gallop the 12 rim ranches. Getaway ammunition only, and a full oat ration.
Yes, sir.
You're relieved the courier detail. You're in no condition to sit a horse. And get yourself cleaned up.
Evening, Dortmunder.
Good evening, sir.
Carry on.
Yes, sir.
prisoner to identify that trap by, and I didn't get one. And you, mister, you emptied that gun like a wahoo cowpoke. Save a couple of rounds. You'll always need them. One more thing. Commanding officer, I have the right to leave the post any time I want to. You don't. So another time, don't be a fool.
I wasn't a fool, sir. I had the right to leave the post, too, the minute you left.
Now, how's that again, mister?
Well, my promotion to first lieutenant antedates Porter's by 6 weeks, so with Gresham absent on scout, I was automatically commanding officer the minute you left, sir. So as acting commanding officer, I had the right to leave the post, too, and go after you, sir.
We're both fools. Damn fools. Come in.
You call, sir?
Step over to the map, mister. Porter's 3 hours gone with the 2 couriers. Gresham, tell McQuaid what you told me. He's the only other officer concerned.
We crossed trail about 4 hours south of the post. Between 50 and 60 hostiles moving due west.
Ah, they moved west then. They didn't go to Quezon Wash.
Well, live and learn, eh, mister? Where did they go then, on your second guess?
Well, sir, 2 places are possible for timber and water. The upper reaches of Snake Bend or this area in here.
Tell him, Gresham.
They are in the upper reaches of Snake Bend.
You saw talking smoke.
Gresham and I have seen talking smoke south and west on the horizon every day since the paymaster got here.
Well, possibly, sir, a practical exercise like that might be added to troop school.
Oh, no, mister. That smoke was there on the horizon for anybody to see that wanted to see it. With 1 understrength troop in this garrison, I don't see any reason for panicking the non-combatants.
Oh, I see, sir. If you're going to cut a man's throat in bed, why frighten him to death in advance by telling him about it?
Gresham, I've got to use you again. There's nobody else here I can trust with it. Tomorrow at dawn, take 1 section out, a couple of pack horses, demonstrate, ride like the Furies, frighten the spit and vinegar out of them, and turn them off south.
Suppose it doesn't work, sir.
Then, mister, I will call on you for your 3rd guess. And in the meantime, for the social amenities, you may tell Mrs. Scarborough that she may have her party tonight. That's all.
Yes, sir.
Miss Hamilton, you are very lovely tonight.
Thank you, Captain. So nice of you to arrange for Tom to be here.
Mr. Gresham, thank you very much.
Good evening, Lieutenant McQuaid.
Hello, Camden.
Artillery punch, Owen. Stiff with burgundy.
Oh, dear, this dancing makes me so out of breath. Oh.
Gentlemen, gentlemen, charge your glasses and the ladies' glasses.
Yes, but
Thank you, Hannah.
Oh, look at
Now then, to the health and happiness of the handsomest couple ever to grace Fort Canby, Tom Gresham and Tracy Hamilton.
Here, here.
May they have long lives and much, much happiness.
Tom, I hope you're both very happy.
Tom. Tracy.
Well, Lieutenant, shall we dance?
My pleasure, Candy. Tell me, why do they call you Camden?
After the Battle of Camden. But, don't let that frighten you.
It doesn't. Should it?
I haven't decided yet.
We have the next dance, young man. Do me a favor and give an old lady a glass of punch, will you?
Oh, Tracy, it's a wonderful party.
Yes, dear. Tracy, it's just as exciting as I knew it would be.
couple.
Thank you so much. Would you excuse me, please?
Of course, dear.
A little punch, a good idea.
Why not?
Can't live like this. I'm not this kind.
Now tell me, Tracy, that he did that without your consent. Well, you've told me.
Gresham, I don't want you to think that she had...
You don't enter into it. Only Miss Hamilton's reputation. I'll take her home. Tracy.
Well, mister, I find you alone.
With all due respect to your rank, sir, I don't give a damn how you find me. You don't like the cut of my jib, and I'm not exactly in love with you. Without knowing me, you endorsed my orders unfavorably. So when I put in for reassignment, will you endorse them favorably?
Not a chance, mister. You can break, but you can't quit.
Bless your stinking yellow-bellied army! May the Lord tear your eyes out!
Oh, wait a minute. What is it, man?
Hostiles. 100 Indians hacked up my whole family. Oh, God. May you rot in hell! May you rot in hell! May you rot in hell! My wife, my kids, my baby! May you rot in hell! Oh,
Anna.
Anna, tell Mr. Gresham, report to me in my quarters.
Yes, sir.
Denton.
Yes, sir.
See to him.
Yes, sir. Somebody bring some water.
Well, Tracy, we cut the heart out of him.
I'm so cold inside. Must be like dying is from the inside out, getting colder and colder.
Godspeed to you, Thomas Gresham.
All your family has really done in all the years you've told me about is to breed a bloodstock of casual gentlemen killers, and I think it's horrible.
But we wear clean shirts. Whenever we can get the laundry done.
Unless Mr. Gresham turned south before he got to Snake Bend, I do not understand why you or one of your couriers didn't cross his trail.
We didn't even see his cook fires, sir.
Well, if he turned south before he reached Snake Bend, you couldn't see his cook fires. There's high ground in between.
Mr. Porter, you look worn out. Turn in.
Thank you, sir.
You read Shakespeare, mister?
Do I what?
The posture of victory always, for we are all born with a debt to death. Pay it today and we don't owe it tomorrow. Let's find out why Mr. Gresham headed into the desert. Saddle up, mister.
Yes, sir.
No sign of Gresham so far today either.
What's your thought on it? Is he still alive?
But tell him, McQuaid, I have 3 superstitions. One is I never call the death turn on a man, for or against.
All right, I'll shut up. But let's get one thing straight right now. I'll take hazing and I'll eat stable gurry from the troop commander, but I won't take it from you, top soldier.
Now, McQuaid, I'm going to do you a favor now. The old man's giving it to you no worse than he has to every other new joined lieutenant who ever worked for him. Don't take it personal. He's just pounding you down to size, making you fit your own peg hole like does everybody else, that's all.
No, it's not all. Captain Maddox ever serve out here under my father?
Did he? I never heard the captain say, sir. Why?
It's me personally with Captain Maddox. You know, I have a feeling he's paying me off for my father somehow. You served under my father at Chapultepec. And you know why. Why, he'd stand barefooted on a barbed wire fence and lash a wildcat to death with a live rattlesnake, but he'll get the job done every time.
Lieutenant McQuaid, I'm going to do you another favor now. I'm going to tell you to your teeth I never heard that last remark. I don't like officers much. I don't have to. But I gotta trust them. I don't know what a gentleman is, but a real one ain't a backbiter. Ain't nothing but this stinking job out here in Captain Maddox. It wouldn't be possible for him to let personalities enter into it. He's not a young man anymore. He may be pettish and finicky, but he ain't vindictive.
Twenty, 25 unshod ponies, I make it. Means they've split up. Oats. They're feeding their ponies on oats. Probably Comanche. By Gary, it is Comanche. Llano Estacado mark.
Yeah.
Let's push on, find a bivouac area for the night.
This is your bivouac area for the night, sir.
Sergeant, dismount and I'll saddle. Waterman.
Raise white on picket pins till just before full dark. Then we all amounts in, close in on a picket rope.
Cook fire, sir.
Cook fires out at full dark.
Yes, sir.
On it. Push the pickets out 400 yards. Off saddle, line the saddle, the guide on me. Start the squad fires, keep them low. Step out, payday's coming. Dismount, lead out.
No sign of Gresham all this day's march either, right?
No, sir.
Thank you.
You saw that trail we crossed a couple hours back, sir?
18 ponies, mister, headed north. Crossed our line of march about 10 o'clock this morning.
I made it 20 to 25, sir. Crossed about dawn. I was undoubtedly wrong, sir.
You were, sir.
There were oats on that trail, sir.
Well, that's quite right, Mr. McQuaid. You're picking up.
It was a Comanche trail, sir.
Well, now.
Comanche mark, sir. Flattened circle of the moon. Llano Estacado mark. And those oats they're feeding their ponies must have been 2nd Cavalry oats. Mr. Gresham's oats. Where else would they get oats?
So what you're insinuating I do, mister, is to hot-tail it north on that trail, round up that party of 18, beat it out of them what they did to Gresham and his patrol before they stole his field issue of oats, is that it?
Yes, sir, that's exactly it.
This is a very good bivouac area, Mr. McQuaid, and it has a very ripe smell to go with it.
Must be a dead coyote on the rise, sir. Wind shifted to blow it down.
Oats grow wild, so I've been told, mister. Wild oats have smaller kernels, narrower. Issue oats are cultivated. Fat kernels, short, snubbed husks, short tassels. You make a complete study of the matter when you have time, mister.
Yes, sir, I will.
And now you take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Get that smell in your nostrils, and then you tell me one more time that it's a dead coyote. All right, Mr. McQuaid, come on down here. Come on! Take a good look, Mr. McQuaid. You smelled a smell, mister, and it was a dead coyote, and that was a military mistake. You found oats on the trail, and they were issue oats, and that was a military mistake. This is not a schoolroom, Mr. McQuaid. Out here, when you fail in a subject, you do not go to the blackboard and try again. And that, Mr. McQuaid, that is what a graduation dance looks like out here. You keep your mouth shut. You and I wade into this mess and find out what mistakes Mr. Gresham and his men made. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Gresham.
Well, mister, you're giving yourself a hard time. And I'm letting you. It's in your mind that Gresham let this thing happen because the heart was gone out of him.
That night at the party, you knew, sir, about Miss Hamilton and me.
Mister, I'm the troop commander. I'm paid to know everything.
I have nothing to say, sir.
Well, I do. I'm a long way from a Bible thumper. But one thing I do believe. The sum total of man's experience with morality is the Ten Commandments. We don't try to live by them. We throw away the God-given chance for decency. We'll never know exactly why Gresham got himself trapped down here in the desert. He wouldn't seek death. But cut to pieces in his emotions by you and that young lady back there, he couldn't have had the keenness of mind he usually had. So death caught him out, and half a troop with him. And for that, I hate his dead guts. So you live with that, mister, as long as God pleases you too.
Captain Maddox, let me go after that party of 18. Let me get even for them.
Violate standing orders for your peace of mind, mister. Not a chance.
True proud book for burial services, sir.
Sergeant. Rottermill, you saw that trail away back?
Yes, sir.
Comanches make it?
A little far west for Comanche, sir. They could have, but I won't swear to it.
That's right, Sergeant. You played carefully. You will swear that was an Apache arrow in Lieutenant Gresham's throat.
Well, yes, I know an Apache arrow when I see one, but it's a little far north and east for Apaches.
That's right. But Apaches could have wiped out Gresham and his patrol.
That's right, sir. But I won't swear.
Or Comanches could have fought with the Apaches sometime in the past, gotten hold of some Apache arrows and put one of them in Gresham's throat, so it could have been Comanches.
That's right, sir. But I won't swear.
Captain Maddox, do you know which tribe did it?
Oh, yes. I know.
And you can swear to that. He knows. And he swears, too.
Reveille, sir?
Not by a good 2.5 hours. Rottermill. Turn to.
Coffee, sir.
Not this morning, Rottermill. No coffee, no smoking, no talking. Saddle up and stand a horse, and let's do it quietly.
Yes, sir.
Rottermill, ask Tully to put this on my horse.
Yes, sir.
And give me one man to remain in this camp.
Yes, sir.
Captain, sir?
Spencer, you remain in this camp. The wind will shift here just before dawn. When it does, you pile all the brush you can find on those fires and keep them blazing.
Yes, sir.
I'm on getting ready, sir.
We'll move out dismounted and leading.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it quietly.
Tully, tell Mr. McQuaid to report to me.
Yes, sir.
He's changed our march direction. What the hell is he doing?
He earns the difference in our pay, sir. So I won't ask him.
Lieutenant, Captain wants to see you, sir.
Maybe you should ask him, sir.
Yes, sir.
I've changed our march direction, mister.
Yes, sir, you certainly are. You're giving them our backs.
Hey, awful easy to take your gun away from you and put you in field arrest for that remark, mister.
Yes, sir.
Look over there. That's the smoke from our old fire. We're having breakfast there right now for every savage to believe from miles around, I hope. That up there is Mesa Roja. Remember the barranca just east of it?
The one with the stream in it.
That's right. You've got a scant hour to get there. Take Rottermill and 8 men, and you get there.
Yes, sir, I think I can make it.
Don't think about it. You get there, or your bones will bleach white. When you get there, build a one-squad breakfast fire. Keep everybody out in the open and active. You're the bait on my hook, mister. Wriggle like a live worm. Wriggle. Stay alive, son.
Sergeant, have the men dismount.
Dismount?
Sergeant, have the men gather around.
Gather around.
We're lighting a fire here and off-saddling. I want a defensive position right there. And I want a shift position on that ledge.
Does the lieutenant care to tell us any more?
Yes, I think we're gonna get hit.
How hard?
I don't know. But I'm taking it on trust, so you take it on trust from me.
We gonna get hit down here in this hole?
You heard the man. Men, this is to be a simulated breakfast halt. Move around, walk, talk, spit, laugh. Get known in this neighborhood, but keep those carbines handy. Sergeant, have the men picket the horses over there.
Take it.
Boy, sure down the bottom of the
Get
well,
that
all
fire
right.
lit.
Hannah, build a fire.
Fire, the man says. Fire, he's gonna get.
Sometimes the army's worse than being made.
How can you say an awful thing like that?
If they're up there, they got us cold over open sights.
You're a superstitious man, remember? Don't call the shots on us.
Denton, you glad you took the pledge?
I reckon he is.
Take cover.
How you doing?
I don't know.
Shift position. Take to the ledge.
They'll come back. They always do. And then we'll have them down in the hole.
Steady, man. Hannah, thank you for that belly cut.
Just a little gift from me to you.
What are you looking at?
Well, these Indians sometimes bring their women with them, probably up there on the ridge.
You're the only man I know who never gets it off his mind.
Quit drinking for you, you old teetotaler. And now you go get yourself dead. Poor little old dog's sure gonna miss you.
Hey, Bugler! That was sweet music. Nobody dies.
Dismount!
Want a fast galloper to get back into Fort Canby before we do? I'll have the dispatch for him by the time he's ready.
Yes, sir.
Rottermill!
son.
He always said, nobody dies.
Carl Rottermill.
Mr. McQuaid, you did a pretty good job here. Yes, sir, in time you may do. You may do.
When did you first know they were Apaches, sir?
Back at Fort Canby. Comanches raiding in Apache country wouldn't talk on smoke. Had to be Apaches arguing up a hassle among themselves.
How did you know they were here in the Mesa, sir?
Apaches like to camp high. Mesa Roja's the highest ground around. So I cheated a mite, son. I looked. Last night at sundown when we buried the men. High on the peaks, there was a wisp of smoke. It takes time, mister. But you finally do learn to outthink them all. There never were any Comanches. Just Apaches trying to get us to run off to Texas after ghosts.
In the light of departmental standing order, sir, I won't say anything about this attack.
Attack, Mr. McQuaid? What attack? My point, commanded by you here on this stream bank, came under heavy attack by hostiles. My point did not attack, it defended. It did not attack, nor did I. Arriving with the main body, I merely supported the defense.
I'm extremely sorry for my previous attitude, sir.
Years ago, Mr. McQuaid, there used to be an officer out here who said, never apologize, mister. It's a mark of weakness. There's a long service captain out here who found that out the hard way. He apologized once to his commanding officer in an attempt to cover up a mistake, a bad mistake. He will die or retire as a captain. The officer who chose to damage that man's career might have dealt with him a little more humanly, but he didn't. But I'll make a soldier out of you, Mr. McQuaid. You don't break first. And you may convey my respects to General McQuaid the next time you write your father. Screen that guy down. Smartnet!
Dismount and lead out, Mr. McQuaid.
Dismount, lead out the stables.
Well, Butterfield stage got through. Looks like it's getting ready to head out to the east again.
Captain Maddox. Lieutenant.
Miss Yates?
Thank the good Lord you're back. Tracy Hamilton is taking her east to her aunt in St. Louis.
Goodbye, Laurie.
Take the bags to the coach, please.
Tracy.
I hoped I'd be gone before you got in. Please don't make me break down.
Tracy, you can't go this way.
This is the way I'm going, Kurt. The Galloper brought us the news about Tom and the others. Glad you got out alive.
Tracy, give me a moment.
There isn't any moment. There never can be. I killed Tom Gresham. I'm quitting now, before I break. If I were a man, you'd call me Yellow.
Tracy, you'll always be the loveliest girl I ever knew. Goodbye, Tracy.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Mrs. Yates, Mrs.
Goodbye.
Scarborough.
Goodbye, dear.
Goodbye, Camden.
Goodbye, Tracy.
Come on, sweetheart.
Mister?
Yes, sir?
All aboard, please! Everybody's fit!
It's not in the book, mister, but it's one of the hard lessons we learn out here.
What's it?
Bachelors make the best soldiers. All they have to lose is their loneliness.
Weren't you ever married, sir?
Oh, yes. I suppose that was part of it. Back there when I almost broke. My wife and 3 little girls are buried in Fort Latham. Smallpox, mister. I must try to get some flowers somehow down to them the next time one of our patrols puts in.
Captain Maddox, sir, in my quarters, I have a bottle with just about 4 drinks left in it. I'm sorry I can't offer you more. Oh, I know, sir. Never apologize. It's a sign of weakness.
2 jolts apiece might just about cut the dust. You care to join me in my quarters?